Oh man, look at this. That is a motor mount bolt. Why the hell would they put that in there? You know, the one on the other side, it just had two that like hang down like this right beside each other. They ain't this big. This is the one that goes through that way. Yeah, look at that. So now we have both motor mounts loose. Come over here. Transmission cross members loose too. But look, the exhaust is just laying in here now. And we gotta get the motor up so we can weld some nuts to the broken studs to pull them out. So for that reason, the motor's got to come up. They didn't put no room in here. But that's what's going on right now. So I'm actually taking a break right now. So
tell them what all you've had to remove so far to try to make some space for this job.
Well, we took the throttle body off up here so we can gain some height when the engine comes up. Like I said, you got to take the transmission cross member bolts loose. Both motor mounts. This fan shroud has to raise with your fan, of course, you know, because it's attached to the motor. I think that's pretty well it. I don't remember anything else. But yeah, mental. Like, this thing ain't got 1,000 horsepower. I don't understand this. Yeah, but that's now, okay? So, there you go. I forgot to say, this is a 23 millimeter in case anybody want to know.
And tell us the details on this in case somebody's just now tuning in.
It's a Lincoln Mark LT 06 5.4, right? Tritan.
Three
Sucks.
valve.
It sucks. It's a 3 valve. They make 4 valves too now. So let's just get dumber, shall we? As humanity, let's just get dumber. Nah, they could be good. These motors came out in a lot of shit. So that old truck over there has a Tritan in it too, which you can see it setting up against the fence. So that should tell you something. But this has already got timing chain and valves put in it and all that crap. So might as well fix the rest. I didn't do that. Somebody else did. That's it for now, okay?
Here, bud. Let's see if he'll come up here for me. He's in a mood. Come here, Hunter. Come up here. Oh, you get colors. You're a silly bird. Come here. Come here. I'm too busy flashing my tail. Good girl. Good girl. She says, I'll take pets. I'm not just about the tail. Oh, careful. Fall off there. Is that all you're going to do today?
Still coming? Huh? I need a block of wood. All right, here's the new one. Got new studs with it. The only reason I said that is because I'm fixing to cut these off. We think we have enough room. The engine raised probably, I don't know, 3 inches, something like that. Maybe 2. But you see those studs left on the end? Yeah. I think they're what's screwing us now. Like I said, the new ones go in that after we install it. So, and these won't come out, so they need to come out. So yeah, let's pray we don't get injured, because it is kind of laying in there. was actually nice. They fell in the exhaust. You see that? It's the last time you'll smoke there, Mr. Exhaust Pipe. I wish I could get to it a little bit better. It ain't gonna wiggle for me. If I can get to it just like that. Not very good, huh? That way's a death trap. Let me finesse it for a minute, okay? Maybe it'll do something. No. Okay. It's gonna want to sit down on top of that though. Maybe I can get it right there. If it won't move, stay there for me. It's wanting to slide on me. You see that? Can I touch you? You're hot. I got it back where I needed it. See, I'm kind of getting into that though. The angle's just not great here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Tight spot.
It keeps moving. I don't want it to like get unbound. Hell, I wish my eyes were better. I could tell how far I actually even cut into it. Stay! That's the mailman, huh? Just keeps moving. You know what I mean? Maybe we should try to get it out with it like this. I don't know. Keeps moving. I don't want to like cut something that I don't want to cut. That sounds like it's here. There we go. She's off there.
Nice.
Now it's gonna be a bunch of finagling, and I just don't
Let's
want to
watch
show.
it for
I'll
a
show it on the
second.
ground.
No, we'll watch it for a second in case it's easy,
Oh.
and then they can see which way they need to maneuver it if they want to try this themselves.
Dude, I'm not sure.
I know. But we won't watch you fight it for a second.
Maybe I want somebody else to play with it. What did I do? Just spin it completely around?
I just keep wiggling back and forth while you try to work it this way, I guess.
I think we got it the wrong way. There we go. Oh, stupid hat. Not a whole lot of room for activity in here. Shut the thing off. Everything goes better when that thing's off. You okay? You can see what's going on. We've
Finessed it down into that hole.
Yeah, and I'm not so sure I had to cut those off, but it made me feel better.
I think it helped.
There we go. Oh, it's out. Now, that gives us more room, doesn't it? Because, you know, we're going to have to get up here and weld next. So, there's that one broke off. This one has a nub on it still. See how it didn't break off flush. It's actually sticking out. A person might be able to maybe use an extractor still. I'm not sure. If not, we can shove a nut over that barely fits over it and weld it to it after we clean it up, of course. Wasn't there three? Wasn't there three? Oh, yeah. Whoever broke that one, we didn't do that one. This one's going to be the hardest one, too, isn't it? Oh, I still can't see it.
I can't get the
This stupid hat, man, is really pissing me off right now. You got to watch getting in here, man. There's stuff that'll... You know what? I don't see a stud in there.
Like
Maybe there's
left
not
out?
one in there. Is one of them old studs still out here laying around? I'll stick it in there. Yeah, let's see if there's anything in there. Man, you gotta watch, something poked my head a while ago. Literally did not feel too good. Man, you cannot see crap in here. Board is awesome. There's surely got to be something in there. Maybe a mirror would tell me. You know what I mean? You can't see that good. If there's one in there, it broke off in there.
Deep in there?
Huh?
Deeper.
Yeah, there's one in there. It's about, I don't know, a 1/4 inch maybe in there. We'll have to build that up with something or drill it out. It'd be the hardest one to drill if we had to. But yeah, there's the gist of it. There's that stupid thing. Oh, that's a motor mount. Little metal piece that was screwing us up. I thought that was a heat shield. Maybe it is. Maybe it keeps the motor mount from getting hot. Melting. Yeah, well there you go. We got it out, so pause. Oh, is anything gonna fall on my tires? I believe that'll stay.
You got your mobile welding rig now.
Yeah, this foiler does everything, okay? This thing is pretty neat, isn't it? This is what plugs into the house. Makes me kind of wonder if I can keep some of this on here and then still reach all the way. You know what I mean? They don't do this boring stuff. Uh-oh. I just realized something though. We need to get this cardboard out of the way. You know. We don't want to leave that there. I don't know if the chair will help me or hurt me. I gotta see how I get in here first. Maybe. Now let's see how the end gets up in there. Man, I'm all twisted up. Jeez.
That was not tangled.
Huh?
That wasn't tangled.
Keeps getting caught on everything. I gotta get in at the right angle. I think it'll work. Better to test shit first, right? All right, let me catch my breath. God, it's been over. That ain't. I had a gas welder instead of this. I hope I don't burn my finger really bad, because it's possible. It's not liking its ground already. I can't tell what I'm doing. No, I'm not there yet. Can you help me get it back on? See, I wish I could keep my helmet up until I kneaded it down, but I can't. I got her stuck now. Now I'm gonna do better. Wait a minute. Do we got anything to clean slag? I'll make it a little cleaner for I don't know if I just welded my tool to that or. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. I'm going again. I believe that's as good as it's going to get this time. I can't see good enough up in there. I can smell my ground wire cooking a little bit. Now, let that cool off so it'll harden up better. Good, I didn't weld my tools to it. Awesome. Look, I filled her in, didn't I? It don't look bad if it'll hold.
It cleaned out around it pretty good too.
Yeah, it did. And as deep as that was and kind of floppy around it, I think we'll be pretty good maybe. It's all cord. Shoot. Didn't stick good enough. That was I got quite the hard turn on it though.
That was attempt one.
Yeah, fell. Okay, I welded another nut on there. I'm letting the heat soak through the bolt for a while before I try to pull this off. So we shall see. But I left my welder I let it cook that time, hoping it did a little better.
It'll be attempt two.
Yeah, attempt two. We'll see in a minute. All right, I'll move to another bolt because I got fed up with no luck on that one. But this one's actually coming out for me. And I had to build this weld up even. This one was broke off inside the motor real deep.
Kind of flush when you started.
But this is the first time I've ever had success at this, but this is the first time I've ever tried it in my entire life, so can't beat that. You can tell I cooked the shit out of it though. You see how white it is right here? The sulfur off of that flux. Man, there's no room in here no matter what. Forward with smoke and crack, man, I'm telling you. Wow, these things are long-winded. That nut's gotta be hotter than hell. I don't want to touch it. Because it's coming out with my fingers now, you know what I mean? Wrenching him. Just wish I could fit my whole body. Wow, look at that. Ain't that short? Those cool off that quick. Are you kidding me? Look how good the weld went in.
No, they torqued that oven too tight.
The weld made it. Look on this side. The weld made it inside. I had to build this up, like I said. Keep building it up, building it up, build it up, then put the nut on, then weld the nut to it. But it worked.
Yeah, so. Clean too.
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna be working on another one in a second, huh?
I'm gonna go back to the one I have disappointed myself with.
The one that's hanging out still.
It was just up in there.
I know. Like it needs to be.
Yeah.
That one's next again.
They air ratcheted that piece of shit.
I'm gonna try to weld this on there because the angle won't let me get a thick nut on there to get in the center of the nut to weld in. So I found this. It's already got a hole in it. Some kind of a adjustment or something off of a lawnmower, looks like. I'm gonna weld it to the little nub that I built up coming out of the engine and see if I can't use it as a wrench. So, balls.
That little homemade tool looked like it was gonna work good, but it's the wrong type of metal, so it just like melted apart real quick. Go on to plan EFGH somewhere in there.
Oh man, It ain't loving it, but it's coming out. Man, this is too long. I'm going to cut it off a little bit. Unless I can bend it weirdly.
Look how well that worked though. Look, it's filming.
Huh? Yeah,
It
it's
is.
coming. It just
Took a little flat bar with an eye in it.
and then it
welded
broke.
that on there.
Then it broke.
But it's loose.
See, if you wouldn't have turned the camera on, that would have never broke.
Right.
See, I had it wiggling. The whole thing had to be turning, didn't it? I mean, it had to be. Yeah. I know I moved it. Well, back to trying to build up some weld on a weird angle. Once again, I'm done for the day. But we got one left in here that's broke. It's taken all day to do this. Like, can you see how crooked I welded them on there? And then we got them out like that. The one that we fought with earlier is the same one that's still there. But it's actually accessible, is that the word?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the one out up here in the front that you couldn't even see. So
Yeah,
that's
we
all
couldn't
good.
get the camera to it.
Yeah. But I'm done today. So I guess there'll be one more of these.
That's just put back in there for ground.
That's just my ground, yeah. But yeah, one more, man.
That one up there is the only one
And I'm
left.
gonna try to get it out tonight still. I'm done filming. So we'll see ya. Just shut her down, baby.